In the Albanian countryside, where traditions run as deep as the roots of ancient olive trees, a dish emerges that has been passed down through generations: traditional Albanian outdoor chicken porridge. This isn't merely food, it's a heartfelt journey through history, cooked under the vast open sky and over the warm, crackling embrace of a campfire. It's a dish that tells a story with every bite, connecting us to the land, the past, and the people who came before us. For centuries, this porridge was a staple of shepherds and travelers. Its simplicity and heartiness making it an ideal companion for long days in the rolling hills. Picture the serene Albanian landscape: endless green fields, scattered wildflowers, and farmers taking a well-earned rest around a communal fire. In a clay pot or iron kettle, this meal would come together, simmered slowly with care and patience, its rich aromas mingling with the crisp countryside air. The foundation of this dish is humble yet nourishing. Chicken, a treasured ingredient in rustic kitchens, combined with cornmeal or wheat to create a creamy, comforting porridge. Today, we prepare it outdoors, much like our ancestors did, allowing the essence of the campfire to enhance its flavor. This traditional preparation is a nod to the way food connects us to our roots, and how through something as simple as a meal, the spirit of our forebears is kept alive. To begin, the chicken, preferably a whole bird for authenticity. But drumsticks or thighs work beautifully, is browned over the fire. The sizzle of the meat as it hits the hot surface is a sound that stirs the senses. The golden, crisp skin that forms is more than just delicious. It's a seal that locks in the juices, ensuring the meat remains tender and flavorful. Once the chicken is set aside, onions and garlic are sautéed in olive oil until they soften and caramelize, releasing their natural sweetness. This fragrant base is the soul of the porridge, laying the foundation for the layers of flavor that follow. Next comes the addition of water or broth, brought to a steady boil. Slowly, cornmeal is stirred in, following the traditional practice of moving the spoon clockwise, a ritual believed to bring harmony and keep lumps at bay. The stirring is rhythmic, almost meditative, as the porridge thickens into a velvety consistency. The brown chicken is then nestled back into the pot, covered, and left to cook gently over the glowing embers. This slow, smoky cooking method transforms the dish, infusing it with a depth of flavor that can only be achieved through time and fire. As the porridge simmers, stories of the past come alive. One can imagine a family gathered around the fire, sharing tales and laughter as the aroma of the cooking wafts through the air. For many, this dish is more than sustenance. It's a symbol of togetherness. My own grandfather often spoke of making this porridge during summer trips to the mountains. He would say, "The waters may flow and the winds may change, but this dish stays with us." It was his way of teaching us that some things, like the love of family and the value of tradition, are unchanging. After about 40 minutes, the magic is complete. The chicken is tender, falling off the bone with ease, and the porridge is rich, creamy, and infused with the smoky aroma of the campfire. A handful of freshly chopped herbs, parsley or oregano, adds a vibrant finish, their bright flavors contrasting beautifully with the dish's hearty warmth. It's best served directly from the pot, steaming and inviting, with a slice of rustic cornbread or a handful of briny olives for an authentic countryside touch. And for the perfect accompaniment, a mug of herbal tea brewed over the fire completes the meal, its earthy notes balancing the richness of the porridge. As the fire crackles and the stars begin to dot the night sky, this dish becomes a reminder of the simple joys in life: good food, shared stories, and the comforting embrace of tradition. It's not just a recipe. It's a way to slow down, reconnect, and find beauty in the moment. For those who want to carry a piece of this heritage into their own kitchens, consider using traditional tools like hand-carved wooden spoons or clay pots. These aren't just utensils. They are vessels of history, adding a rustic soul to every dish they touch. And so, as the last spoonful is savored and the embers of the fire glow softly, we're reminded of why dishes like this endure. While the porridge is slowly cooking, it's the perfect time to prepare a refreshing countryside salad to balance out the rich flavors of the dish. Start by chopping up fresh, ripe tomatoes, crisp cucumbers, and sweet red onions, cutting them into generous chunks. Add in some green bell peppers for a nice crunch, and a handful of freshly picked parsley for a burst of herbal freshness. To bring everything together, drizzle the salad with a generous amount of high-quality extra virgin olive oil and squeeze in the juice of a zesty lemon for a touch of tang. Season it with a pinch of salt and pepper and toss everything together to combine the flavors. Allow the salad to sit for a few minutes so the ingredients can marinate in the dressing, enhancing the freshness. This simple yet vibrant salad, with its juicy tomatoes, crisp vegetables, and tangy dressing, creates the perfect contrast to the creamy, smoky porridge, making the meal feel complete and balanced. It's the ideal side to refresh the palate and bring a light, refreshing note to the otherwise hearty dish. They nourish not just the body but the spirit, connecting us to the past while grounding us firmly in the present. If this story and recipe warmed your heart, join us for more journeys through tradition and taste. Until next time, may your fires burn bright, your meals be hearty, and your stories always be worth sharing.